I probably spent more time setting this up than doing my hair. Also, if my voice sounds a bit weird, that is because I have a really sore throat and I don't even feel like talking, but I really wanted to film this video, so I'm gonna suffer for you. Hello everyone, my name is Tasha and today I am bringing you a spoiler-free review of Stolen Songbird by Danielle L. Jensen. I haven't heard much about this book on BookTube. I have seen a few read it and I think like it. I'm not entirely sure. So in Stolen Songbird, which is a fantasy book, young adult fantasy book, our main character Cecile, I pronounce it as Cecile. Not sure if that was right. She is kidnapped and sold to trolls, which, I'm gonna be honest, when I hear trolls, I always think of the trolls from Frozen, so that's what I was imagining. This girl being held captive by these kind of trolls, but they're not those kind of trolls. The trolls in this book, in Stolen Songbird, they look mostly human. I mean, I imagine they have like human appearances, but I'm not entirely sure what the whole difference in the appearance was. I just pictured them very with kind of inhuman looks. I can't really describe it, but in my head they do look human-like, but at the same time otherworldly, if that makes sense. I think most trolls have like really dark hair and really pale skin and striking silver eyes, metallic eyes, I don't know. That's how I pictured them. Maybe I misread something. And Cecile, she was brought to these she was sold to the trolls because the trolls have been cursed and their city or village, whatever, is under a mountain. If I understood that right, it's under a mountain and they can't get out, and there is a prophecy that a certain girl, so Cecile, has to be married to the prince of the trolls, and that should lift or break the curse. So Cecile is kidnapped and sold to the trolls. She is to be bonded, so married to the prince troll. His name is Tristan, and obviously Cecile doesn't want that. She tries to escape multiple times and she's really reluctant to be there. So that's the main premise of how this book starts and like the main plot of this book. The trolls wanting to lift this curse and Cecile doesn't want to be there and she tries to escape but she can't, and just that's the main premise of this book. What I found interesting in this book is that the trolls look down on humans, so humans work for these trolls. There are certain rules, like some humans can enter this city under the mountain. The trolls can't leave it. Some humans can enter and leave it, but they're under an oath that they can't speak about Trollus. I think that was the name of the city. They can't speak about it outside of it and can't tell anyone about it, so no one can tell Cecile's family that she is being held captive there. So it's all really complicated. On top of that, Tristan really is against the marriage with Cecile. He's kind of a douchebag at the beginning of the book, which makes for some nice banter, which I love. So that was really interesting. I really liked the banter between the two. The main character, Cecile, I really liked her as a main character. She is a singer, hence the Stolen Songbird. She's a singer, which was part of the prophecy, which is how these trolls knew that they had to get her. She's really smart. There were a few things happened in the book that showed how smart and clever she was, and I really liked that. Another thing I really liked in this book are the politics of this fantasy world. They weren't too complicated, as it is with many fantasy books. I get easily confused with politics, especially if it's with multiple lands and cities and kingdoms and everything. I get easily confused with that. But in Stolen Songbird, it was mostly politics in just Trollus, this city under the mountain, and kind of with like the humans, so it was really simple but still interesting enough. Oh, another thing about Cecile, the main character that I liked, is throughout the book, you could really see her grow as a character. I'm not going to say anything spoiler, but just like from the beginning, where she's kidnapped and kept there at this city against her will, but then she slowly finds out things about this place, like politics, and she gets to know certain people, and just her mindset changing and her as a character, and I really, really enjoyed that. There were a few side characters that I really liked, and I really wish some of them had been explored a bit more, but maybe that will happen in the next books. I'm pretty sure this is a trilogy, and the last book just recently came out, so maybe the side characters will still be explored in those. I don't know, I really hope so. I really enjoyed the relationship build-up between Cecile and Tristan, the troll prince who she's married to. I really enjoyed how their relationship progressed throughout the book. I think that was all I wanted to say. I gave this book 4 stars, like I said, because I feel like the side characters could have been explored a bit more. I would have liked to know more about some side characters. The ending of the book made me cry so much. I think I'm just really emotional right now, but still, it made me cry like a baby. If you like fantasy, I definitely recommend this book. It's not anything new or mind-blowing, but just certain things. I mean, the trolls is something I never read about, and I really liked it, and there were the politics that weren't too complicated but still interesting enough. Tell me down below if you have read this book and if you enjoyed it or not. I would love to talk about it. And that was it for this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!